This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
We have details on this year's Pennsylvania State Police Troop N Law and Leadership Academy next. Happy Friday to all of you. Thank you for watching. I'm Ken Carr with your local information. Marion Catholic High School in Hometown is postponing a popular fundraiser due to the extreme cold temperatures this weekend. The Polar Plunge event at Mock Chunk Lake Park will now take place on Saturday, February 5th. Registration will begin at 10 a.m. that day and the plunge starts at noon. You can register from the warmth of your home right now by visiting the school's website and clicking the link there. There's an interesting opportunity coming up for those interested in a career in law enforcement. Our Lisa Sugar tells us all about it in today's news feature.
For the second year, the Pennsylvania State Police at Troop N will be hosting Law and Leadership Academy for those who are interested in pursuing a career in law enforcement. I'm pleased to be joined by our friend, Master Trooper David Peters, who is also the Troop N Public Information Officer and Community Service Officer. He is also the director of this special academy. Trooper Peters, thanks so much for being here. This must have been a success the first time around because you're continuing it.
Yeah, it actually was. Last year, we didn't quite know what to expect. You know, we still had COVID protocols we were dealing with, but we were very fortunate to get it off the ground. We had 17 individuals participate in it last year. Which it's kind of a twofold type of program. They're, you know, and we'll get into this, they're geared towards individuals looking for a career in law enforcement, but, you know, they're getting put right in touch with the local recruiters for the state police. They're part of the program as well. And it's like a mentoring program. You know, we want to watch them through their process and assist them along the way with the testing process, ultimately helping them achieve their goal of getting into the academy and successfully becoming a state trooper.
What was the reaction that you got from last year's participants?
Probably wide-eyed in the beginning. I'm not sure they knew what to expect because they literally have to get into the program by testing physically as to the requirements one has to complete to become a state trooper. Once they complete that, there's a background, and you know, not a background, but you know, a little bit of background to make sure the character in the right frame of where they're going in law enforcement, an interview process, and then just the subject of the 2 days a week and one Saturday a month. Again, they do physical training every time they're there, drill, and in the process, giving them training that one would see in the academy, just maybe not to the extensive hours that they have in the academy.
Now, for our viewers who are watching this, who is eligible to apply for this?
So we're looking for anybody over the age of 18 that are enrolled in college classes or vocational classes. That could be an Act 120 program. That could be in a major in anything college oriented that, you know, they have an interest in using that degree or pursuing a career in law enforcement. We would take anybody, you know, older in regards to that, as long as they meet the standards or requirements that are needed to become a state trooper. So anybody who has 4 years military, whether they're enrolled in college or not, they would be eligible to get into the program because their 4 years of active duty would waive the 60 college credit requirement. So if this is what they're looking to do, pursue a career with the state police or even in law enforcement, because that's what we're trying to mimic, the academy style life that one would seek to go through.
For those who then go into this program, after they complete it, are you hoping they go right then to the academy, or how does that work?
Well, some will, based upon the program. So right now, if you're 20 years of age and have at least 30 college credits, you qualify to sign up for the testing process for the state police. Because it takes up to 9 to 12 months to go through the entire process, you would have accrued the rest of the requirements that are necessary. So some will transition. We've had some people last year, obviously, that were 19 that couldn't test. So we're currently monitoring them right now to make sure that they signed up, you know what to expect next. This is what you can do to further your career. But of last year's program, we have 10 that are in the process right now that have passed the written and oral. So they are, ranked right now and, moving on, some of them moving on to the polygraph background phase.
For those who are interested, what do they do to apply? Where do they go?
Well, the easiest way is to contact me. My email's there. It's dapeters@pa.gov, or they can call the Hazleton station here. My extension or my phone number is 570-459-3900, and my extension is 269. PA Trooper, if you go to patrooper.com, that's a recruiting website. Contact the recruiter is the tab you want to click on, but you really want to pay attention to the recruiters that are in the Northeast area here.
And then this Law and Leadership Academy will be taking place when and where?
They'll go through a physical fitness testing and then interview process as well. We're set to kick off April 26th, and it'll run all the way to August 11th. It's 2 days a week, one Saturday a month. They're held at the Kingston Armory in the Kingston borough there. But one of the other caveats that the program is completing is the opportunity to go to the State Police Academy for 48 hours and actually be treated like a cadet in that time frame. So it's an invaluable opportunity for anybody want to either experience that to see what it's somewhat like, or understanding that maybe this isn't the job that you thought it was. Either way, I mean, we hope for to achieve anything that you're looking to accomplish.
Today's news feature is brought to you by The Cheese Store and more. Go to their Facebook page to see their specials and check out their catering menu.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
The National Weather Service has issued a hazardous weather outlook for our area. We'll have to deal with the possibility of light snow and dangerous wind chills on Saturday. Here's our forecast from the National Weather Service. On Saturday, a 30% chance of snow, mainly before 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 13 degrees. Wind chill values as low as -12. Wind gusts as high as 33 miles per hour. New snow accumulation of less than a half inch possible. Saturday night, partly cloudy with a low around 3 degrees. Wind chill values as low as -13 degrees. Wind gusts as high as 37 miles per hour. Sunday, mostly sunny with a high near 20 degrees. Wind gusts as high as 23 miles per hour. Sunday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 9 degrees. Monday, partly sunny with a high near 29 degrees. Monday night, partly cloudy with a low around 13 degrees. Tuesday, partly sunny with a high near 35 degrees. And Tuesday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 25 degrees. The win streak for the Hazleton Area High School boys basketball team is now up to 11 games. Here's the SSPTV standard speaker scoreboard. The Cougars pulled away from Tunkhannock in the second half on the road. Josian Guerrera had 17 points and Eliud Lopez scored 14 for the Cougars. Ryan Sohn scored 12 points for MMI in a loss to Nanakoke. In another win for the North Schuylkill girls basketball team, Cameron Mengel had 23 points and Maddie Wetzel had 18. Marion's Carly Minchoff scored 13 in their win over Shenandoah Valley. In swimming, the Monomoy area girls beat Tamaqua with Abby Dudash and Kaylee Singler winning 2 events. The Tamaqua boys beat the Monomoy area boys, and the Raiders' Jathan Krall won 2 events and was part of 2 winning relay teams. SSPTV News will be right back.
SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Dorothy Akers, age 80 of Hazleton. A funeral service will be on Monday at 11 a.m. at the Harmon Funeral Home in Drums. Friends may call on Monday from 10 to 11 a.m. at the funeral home. Joseph A. Chado Jr., age 65 of Mountaintop. Mass will be on Wednesday at 10 a.m. at St. Jude's Church in Mountaintop. Friends may call on Tuesday from 5 to 8 p.m. at the McCune Funeral Home in Mountaintop. Helen Petruska, age 99 of Freeland. Mass will be on Saturday at 10:30 a.m. at St. Mary's Byzantine Catholic Church in Freeland. Friends may call on Saturday from 9 to 10 a.m. at the McHugh-Wilczek Funeral Home. And Dorothy Wise Miller, age 91 of Drums. Mass will be on Monday at 10 a.m. at St. Gabriel's Church. Friends may call on Monday from 9 to 10 a.m. at the church. The Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements.
Tonight's obituaries are being brought to you in part by Harmon Funeral Homes and Crematory, with 2 locations in Rockland and in Drums, 570-384-3312 or 570-788-0977, and go to harmonfuneral.com.